Donald Trump has topped the list of the most influential people in Europe. People, according to Politico, the publication has released its ranking. The list also includes Volodymyr Zelensky, who is in 14th place, and Vladimir Putin, who is given the 5th spot. In its editorial policy, Politico explains how this list was compiled. Here is a quote. "The continent's leaders have been completely thrown off balance. The return of Donald Trump to the office of President of the United States, it hit like an earthquake for countries and institutions that are still recovering from the full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022. The speed with which Washington turned from a reliable ally into a potential adversary has shaken the very foundations that Europe had long relied on." The list, the publication notes, includes those who have risen to the challenge or seized the moment to advance their own agendas. And these people will influence global politics in the coming year. But there are also words and expressions that are understood by Russians. Ukraine's ambassador to the UN, Andriy Melnik, during a UN Security Council meeting dedicated to the war in Ukraine, explained the current situation as well as the behavior and tactics of the aggressor Ukraine, using the example of fairy tale characters. He said, "The life force of the Kremlin is like Koshchei's needle, hidden in the profits from oil sales." In this way, the ambassador commented on Russia's profits, which last year alone amounted to 270 billion petrodollars. This allows it to continue funding its war machine. The Ukrainian ambassador advised his colleagues to simply Google the 3 largest buyers of Russian energy resources among UN member states. It's no secret that these are China, India, and Turkey. Russia's oil revenues far exceed its allocated war budget. "If we break Russia's oil addiction, the war can be stopped quickly," Melnik said. The representative of Ukraine also spoke a few words in Russian, specifically for Moscow's envoy, Vasily Nebenzia. He clarified exactly what they are getting instead of Ukraine.
Our territories and our sovereignty are not for sale. We are not at a Christmas market nor at the infamous Cherkizovsky market. Russia wants Ukraine to capitulate, as we have just heard. Russia wants us to surrender. But my answer is, all you'll get is a bagel hole. And
meanwhile, Russia has legalized looting. The State Duma has finally passed a law that allows the seizure of Ukrainians' homes in the occupied territories. Apartments and houses that are considered abandoned in the occupied territories of Luhansk, Donetsk, Zaporizhia, and Kherson regions will be confiscated. The occupation authorities have given themselves the right to transfer this housing to other users, including Russians who have found themselves on occupied Ukrainian territory. The invaders have announced that the expropriation of Ukrainians' homes will continue until 2030. Essentially, this is legalized looting. Ukrainians who fled the war cannot return to the occupied territory and defend their property rights.